6 months after the attack on Pearl Harbor, the Pacific was a chessboard of naval power. Japan, riding a wave of victories, aimed to deliver a final, crushing blow to the US Pacific Fleet. Their target, a tiny atoll named Midway. Why Midway? It was the perfect strategic outpost, a stepping stone to Hawaii. For Japan, capturing it meant eliminating the American threat and securing their dominance over the Pacific. Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto, the mastermind behind Pearl Harbor, assembled a massive fleet, the largest naval force ever seen. It included 4 of his best aircraft carriers, Akagi, Kaga, S-Rai, and Hairi. He was supremely confident, believing his plan was foolproof. The Japanese believed they held all the cards, but they were about to walk into the most incredible intelligence trap in naval history. What the Japanese didn't know was that American codebreakers had cracked their naval code, JN-25. US intelligence, led by Commander Joseph Rochefort and his team at Station Hypo in Hawaii, had intercepted and partially decrypted Japanese messages. They suspected a major operation was coming, but where? The Japanese referred to the target as AF. Rochefort's team had a hunch it was Midway. To confirm it, they pulled off a brilliant bluff. They had the Midway garrison send out an unencrypted message claiming their freshwater condenser was broken. A few days later, they intercepted a Japanese message stating that AF is short on water. The trap was set. Admiral Chester Nimitz, commander of the US Pacific Fleet, now knew exactly where and when the attack would happen. Despite being outnumbered and outgunned, he had the element of surprise. He dispatched his own carrier's Enterprise, Hornet, and the hastily repaired Yorktown to lie in wait. On the morning of June 4, 1942, the first wave of Japanese planes hit Midway Island. The American defenders fought back fiercely, but the damage was significant. Admiral Nagumo, commanding the Japanese carrier force, held a second wave of planes in reserve, armed with bombs for a follow-up strike on the island, but then a scout plane reported spotting American ships. A carrier? This changed everything. Nagumo faced a critical decision: rearm his planes with torpedoes to attack the ships, or stick to the plan and bomb Midway again. As his crews frantically rearmed the planes on deck, a moment of chaos and indecision proved fatal. This was the window the Americans were waiting for. Just as the Japanese were about to launch their counterstrike, American dive bombers appeared in the sky. It was a near-suicidal attack, with torpedo squadrons flying low and slow, drawing enemy fire. Most were shot down, but their sacrifice was not in vain. They pulled the Japanese fighter cover down to sea level, leaving the carriers exposed from above. That's when the dive bombers from the Enterprise and Yorktown, led by Wade McCluskey and Max Leslie, struck. In 5 minutes, what historians call the 5 fateful minutes, they turned the tide of the war. Bombs slammed into the decks of Akagi, Kaga, and S-Rai, igniting fuel lines and secondary explosions. All 3 carriers were turned into blazing infernos. Later that day, American planes found and sank the 4th carrier, Hairi. In a single day, Japan lost its 4 best carriers and hundreds of its most experienced pilots, a loss from which their navy would never recover. The Battle of Midway wasn't just a victory. It was a turning point. It halted the Japanese advance and allowed the United States to go on the offensive, paving the way for eventual victory in the Pacific. It was a battle won by courage, sacrifice, and the incredible power of intelligence. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more amazing stories from history.